So I was a bit confused about a couple of things. But this green light, what do you mean by that? Can you come a bit closer? So
Because in the movie, he talks about the green light, which is at the end on the other side of the river, or the lake, I don't know, which is where Daisy's house is, and that represents like his dream.
okay, I'm not sure whether. Well, let's see when you draft it again. I'm not sure whether you're going to need to include that. Mariam, please get on with what you're doing. Hiri, please don't talk to Mariam. You're distracting her. Stop. Okay, so I would say, first of all, if you're doing titles, they need to be in italics. Okay, and I would say, is a drama based on the novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald? Yeah, because you need to say that's. Yeah, okay. I just don't understand the green light. You need to, and if you have Gatsby, you need a capital G and apostrophe there. Present tense, so not meet Gatsby, meets. Oh, I see. You're talking about the audience as well. Yeah. I would say man rather than guy. It's a bit informal. Okay. And also, I would put you had it as rumors. That's an American spelling. I would put a U in there.
Yes.
Okay. Now, okay. Now this two shot. Where is this? I couldn't see it at all. So, okay. So we have. That's him, yeah. That's him. That's him. I don't see a two shot where we ever see them both in the frame.
Is that what it means? I think I meant
Yeah,
something else.
two shot means that you've got one person and the other person. Yeah. Okay, well that's fine, but I would change that. Yes, I like this about the black pinky ring. I would say suggesting a wealthy man of that period, something like that. I wouldn't say happens to be. I would say which is jazz, because nothing is accidental. It's the filmmakers to put that in there on purpose. Yeah, so I would talk a bit more about, before you get to the reaction shot and stuff like that, I would talk a little bit more about the editing here leading into it, because it's actually very important that it's very what you would call kinetic, K-I-N-E-T-I-C. There's a lot of movement going on.
Yeah.
And the cuts are quite fast, and they are deliberately, he is deliberately obscuring Gatsby's face. So we, the audience, as you've said before, feel as he's as mysterious a character to us as he is to Nick. Yeah. So you get that shot. You get that shot where he's actually holding the tray, which is not the kind of thing you would expect the host of the party to do. So again, the director's sort of wrong-footing us. And this little noise here, this kind of that kind of ringing noise, which sort of ringing metallic noise, which I think, it's like the metal of the tray, but it could be the metal of the ring. It sort of tells you that something important is there. It's like when you hear a sword go sting.
Yeah.
So you might want to say something about that.
This is familiar. Weren't you in the third?
And then there's this. You see how there's a kind of discontinuity here as well. As the waiter takes the tray from Gatsby, it cuts back to the band and the girls diving into the pool. Another thing you could say about this is that what Baz Luhrmann is talking about here is what he's referring to is this amazing entertainer called Esther Williams, who was a big movie star at the time, and she all her stuff was in swimming pools, and it was like synchronized swimming but on a huge scale, and lots of people went to her movies to see things like this. Okay, so you could say something about how Baz Luhrmann's imitating her style to some extent. And after it's cut to that, it cuts back. Sorry, I was trying to make that point about... Cuts back to... see the tray going out of his hand there? It's not actually... It's not continuous editing. It's not, because we've already seen the tray go. It goes back, and actually the tray is taken again. So it's like it's part of the chaos of it. The party, it's chaotic, isn't it? And it gives that, it emphasizes the chaos of it.
The 9th Battalion. I was
And then
in the 7th.
the camera shows us the ring twice more. Yeah. So he's really, in the edit, he shows it twice
The whole
more.
thing's incredible. I live just next door.
And the camera moves with them. And there are people going in front of the frame, which also makes us feel, what are we looking at? It's all a bit chaotic again.
Seems I'm the only one. I still haven't met Mr. Gatsby. No one's met him. They say he's third cousin to the Kaiser and second cousin to the devil. I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host on sport. You see...
Okay, now that, as he turns, it zooms in on him. I think you said that. And then we get this great shot where he's in the middle of the frame and the camera pulls in on him. And you talked about the voiceover really well and saying, you know, how that his smile is that amazing smile. And at the point he says, "I'm Gatsby," you're talking about the music. Now the music is Rhapsody in Blue, which is by George Gershwin. Okay, which is a really famous piece of music of the time. And it ends, the ending, the kind of climax of it. It's jazz again. Okay, so he's using, Baz Luhrmann's using that bit of music. Really powerful, very American. So it's sort of given to, as you said, to sort of make Gatsby seem this amazing figure. Okay. Shocked. Shocked, not shock. ED you need on the end of there, yeah? Like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is the bit I wasn't sure about. So the fireworks that uses iconography. It doesn't really, to evoke the meaning of the audience's reaction, would need an apostrophe there. I think more what it's not clear what you're trying to say there, but I think what it is it sort of represents this explosion of excitement for the audience and for Nick, that Gatsby has suddenly been revealed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it's very beautiful. Yeah. I think you're talking about mise en scène here, because it symbolises the beginning of Gatsby's role in the film, I'd say. But fireworks, mise en scène. Colour, mise en scène. Yeah. So not editing, mise en scène. Yeah. Good. Yes, the eyeline match. Now, so again, when he raises the glass and we have the close-up, that's cinematography, not mise en scène. Yeah, it's what the camera is doing. what the camera is looking at.